I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
The vision of Doral Academy Charter Middle High School is to set the standard for outstanding student achievement while providing a safe and nurturing academic environment.
Buenos días, Firebirds. Mi nombre es María González.
Y yo soy Taylor Blanche.
And we welcome you to the special edition of The Rise,
in which we will be celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month.
Today is October 11th, 2019, and coming up on today's show,
a look at the rising Latino presence among the Democratic presidential campaigns,
local Venezuelans in South Florida follow the uprising in Caracas,
a special look at our upcoming Fright Night,
your weekly sports report,
and lastly, check out this weekend's weather forecast.
Todo esto y más hoy en The Rise. With about 32 million Latinos being eligible to vote in the 2020 elections, there has been an increased involvement in the campaign staffs of Democratic candidates. As minorities, they hope to create a greater diversity within the American political sphere.
Large crowds of Venezuelans in Doral came together on Tuesday to watch news on an attempted military uprising unfold in their country. Many said it was a moment they had long been waiting for and hoped they made an impact.
In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, FBTV reporter Sofia Castro went around to ask our fellow Firebirds what their culture truly means to them. Make sure the body of Doral Academy is filled with different cultures that are able to thrive under the environment of diversity.
I feel like since my parents came to the United States at such a young age, they combined some of what their families taught them and like what they grew up knowing and combines it with like the American dream, because everyone usually migrates over here because they want more freedom, because they want more liberty, or whatever the case may be. I feel like for my parents specifically, them knowing that you work for what you get.
After coming from Spain to Miami, there are many things that my family and I do to stay in touch with our roots. We all speak Spanish in the house. My dad also makes the same food, and we listen to the same music, and it's kind of a way to make a home away from home here.
So my parents are from Spain, and then my mom moved to Mexico when she was really young. So having two cultures growing up and living in Miami, I mean, I think it's like a cultural blessing, and it comes with many virtues.
In the city of Doral, 83.3% of the population is Hispanic, making Doral Academy's enrollment 90% Hispanic.
In Doral, we're surrounded by Latinos, we're surrounded by people that recently immigrated over here. So being able to go down 107th Avenue and seeing like Venezuelan restaurants, Colombian restaurants, Mexican restaurants, we preserve our culture through food, through festivals. You always see us constantly celebrating the holidays that aren't necessarily celebrated in the United States, but back in our native countries.
I think Doral is very inclusive of a lot of cultures, considering there's so many classes with different languages, and you know there's Spanish Honor Society and other clubs, and you see the student population, and I mean it's just filled with Hispanic culture and diversity, and it's nice.
Remember, it's always important to stick to your roots, Firebirds. Signing off for Firebird TV, I'm Sofia Castro.
As our annual October Film Festival is approaching, many of our students have dedicated a lot of their time to creating their films. Here's a quick preview at what's to come.
Make sure to come out and support on October 18th to get the full experience. Now let's dive into sports with Liz Danny Hernandez.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Liz Danny Hernandez with your weekly sports report. This week, our volleyball team beat Pace 3 straight sets on their senior night. Awesome job, girls, and let's not forget to wish them good luck at their tournament this weekend. On Tuesday, our girls golf team beat Matter Lakes. They're going to be competing in districts next week, so wish them luck. Our boys golf team's game on Monday was cancelled due to weather issues, but on Tuesday they beat Matter Lakes. They will also be competing in districts next week. Good luck. Last night, our boys football team won against North Miami. Next week, they play against Matter Academy on Friday. Finally, our cross country team will be participating in the FSU Invitational this weekend. Don't forget to wish them luck. That's all for this week's sports. I'm Ms. Danny Hernandez. Now back to your anchors.
Good morning. Although we live in the Sunshine State, Miami loves the rain. Here's Valentina Vega with your weekend weather forecast.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Valentina Vega, rising to give this weekend's weather forecast. Unfortunately, today is going to bring scattered thunderstorms with a high of 82 and a low of 76. On Saturday, there will be partly cloudy skies with a high of 84 and a low of 76. On Sunday, the weather will continue to improve with a high of 84 and a low of 72. Although this weekend might not be the sunniest, don't let it interrupt your fun, Firebirds. That's all for today. Signing off, I'm Valentina Vega. Now back to your anchors.
It is hard to keep up with everything going on in the school. Here are this week's announcements.
That's all for this edition of The Rise. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media at Firebird TV for all the latest updates.
De todos aquí en Firebird TV, esperemos que tengan un buen fin de semana.